everybody. Today I'm showing off the GFIRE quick release lightweight vest. Now I can't get my side sap, or I can't get my sappy plates out of my other plate carrier to put in here. So this is loose right now. But I do have level 4 ceramic plates, side sappies. I was able to get those in here. So in case you want to shoot me in the side, there you go. Hello, hello. I have no idea how long I have to do a product demonstration live, so just like get some chow while I'm at it. And it comes with all the mag pouches already, so like the pistol pouches. Skirp, skirp. So like on my other plate carrier, I'd like put the pistol pouches on it. This one, it already has pistol pouches in front of every mag pouch. And then there's radio pouches, but my PRC won't fit in here, so I don't know what kind of radio you put in there. I just recorded the video for this thing, and then my TikTok's acting up. It's like not loading right, so I don't know if I'll be able to upload any videos tonight. Thank you, Meep Meep. So it's got the quick release up top, and one right here. Is that a new hat? Yes. I did put it on the shaper and I spray it, but it's still got some waves in it because, you know, it's like rolled up and shoved in a little plastic bag. So I will put it back on the shaper tomorrow and give it like another spray. Maybe sit outside in the sun. Okay, so everybody's TikTok's acting up. Yeah, I couldn't go to my like my inbox notifications. It was just like, notifications show up here. I'm like, oh no. And I try to go to the 3 dots and pull up stuff to go to my TikTok shop to launch a live off of that, and it just would load and not do anything. Luckily it went the bottom button, then live, and pick up product, and then the products wouldn't load. I'm like, oh no. Comments won't show up for you? Okay. Yes, new hat. Got it yesterday in the mail. So it is very green. It's not faded at all. And it only had like a few hours on the hat shaper. So like the back is curled up already, but I really need to get the rest of this going on. My car's still broken. I got one window. Trying to go live. Really couldn't. Yeah. You couldn't open lives or comments. Ooh. I rebooted my phone and I still having problems, so I thought maybe it was just me. We're actually in the Army. No, I was in the Marines. I got out in 2017. What are you eating? Soup. I got a bit of a cold, so I'm doing chicken noodle soup with like hot sauce in it. I also got a backpack. It's only $20, and I got a big Condor backpack I bought on base forever ago. I forget if it was like Pendleton or Missouri, and then I use that for everything. But it's Condor and it's really old, falling apart. So I got another backpack on the TikTok shop, and I was luckily able to fit everything that's in my big Condor backpack in the smaller backpack. So I was like, okay, I look out there. I don't know why I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna bike like the store. I was wishing I could get in on one of these sponsors for those little electric scooters. I see everybody driving around on those electric scooters, and they're all sponsored. And was like, man, those things are so cool. Gotta hop on one, zip downtown, go to the pub. And I looked at the electric bikes, and those things cost as much as a car. And was like, oh, got an electric bike shop downtown, and they're all like $8,000. They're like $12,000 for an electric bike. It's like, people are like delivering food and Uber Eats and like other stuff when they buy one of those, and there's like a little rack on the back. I'm just like, I guess you have to take on a part-time job in order to pay for the thing. Jeez. Do you have any funny stories when you were in the Marines? Yeah. We had one guy that joined, and he was really small, and he had a bit of a deformed skull. So his hat was wearing it really like off to the side, and the drill instructor is going down the line, and he's trying to like adjust everybody's stuff, and he goes to adjust the recruit's hat, and it like totally flops down on his face. It was an extra small hat, and it still didn't fit him. Just like everybody just tried not to giggle. The drill instructor giggled. And so later that night, I helped him out, and I cut the seam on the back of his hat, and I like overlapped it, and then I sewed it in a little loop to like make it even smaller for him, so then it would fit him, and he'd be able to like wear it. He ended up getting pushed out for a medical reason, like a couple of weeks later, so that was kind of disappointing. It was surprising how many people joined the Marines, and they had like massive scars and like missing little pieces and stuff. Motorcycle accidents and like gang violence and stuff. What's your opinion on the Philippines? China and the Philippines are fighting for the seas right now? I haven't heard of that. Yes? Jeez. I mean, I know about the Philippines historically. Like there's Spanish-American War that kind of like ended, and then they kind of carried it on into the Philippines to take the Philippines. And then they had like a really hard time trying to like take the capital over. So then they paid off the Philippine soldiers, and they're like, okay, we'll give you $50 and a rifle if you go overthrow your government. And they're like, okay. And then after they did that, they just laid down all the weapons, took the money. It's just like, what? That actually happened? I was like, some of these history stories are just like so absurd. China starting some things with the Philippines. They did that with Tibet in the 90s. Taiwan a couple of years ago. Philippines. You seen Full Metal Jacket? Yeah. That's one of the movies that kind of motivated me to join the Marine. And then the inaccuracies in that was like, supposedly you can't hit recruits anymore. People were still hit and subject to some violence, but it was like way in the down low. So if you go back to Vietnam, maybe that was still allowed. Seem like you're about to cry. I got a cold. Been coughing and sniffling for a couple days. So it's been pretty rough, trying like not to cough a lot. And then I got all these products, and it's just like I gotta do lives, gotta make some TikToks, and just like, oh. Like I tried to make some content yesterday. I had like 3 energy drinks, and I came back, and I just like instantly like lay down, just like I'm done. Wake up super dehydrated and like chug a giant glass of water. Yeah. And it's like rough because like I'll go over to Starbucks and like sit down, pop up a laptop and get some work done, and go over to my storage unit. And just like I'm sitting in Starbucks trying not to cough. It's dry. I'm not like phlegmy. Contamination, kind of like infectious. Just like stress cold, you know. You saying you could have a fever? There's some other people in my DMs saying that they were sick too and they weren't going to make videos for a while. I'm like, okay, well, if you don't make videos for a few days, I won't even notice, honestly. You need a rest, bro. Yeah. Bouge RV is online. Bro, I need to send you guys a message. It sucks when the companies I'm working with are like they get their DM shut off for a violation. I'm just like, I need to message you guys. I tried to message them and I couldn't. And then the uniform that I did a video for a while back, they got their product pulled from the TikTok shop. I'm just like, guys, like, do I need to make another video for you guys? If they relist the product, I'll probably have to make another video for them. When I had the vid back in February, that's how I was. My congestion is really dry cough. Yeah, I don't want to like talk on audio clips, so I recorded some bits today, and then I'll go back with the voiceover later. So maybe like tonight or tomorrow, I'll edit it and get it set up, and then save it in a draft, and then come back and do a voiceover later. And that usually works out better too, because like if I'm talking with all the video clips, like the volume changes and there's like background noise, I find video clips are like better if I just do a voiceover later. And then I can thanks. And then I can do the voiceover like early in the morning or late at night, when my voice is like a little bit deeper and cleaner, a little bit crisper, rather than like like the middle of the day when I've had allergies all day long. My nose gets clogged up. Skirp, skirp, hello. Anastasia? TM? You're just gonna ignore all that? I mean, there's a lot going on. It's pretty oily, would not recommend. Oh. Want to talk about that sort of nonsense? Oh, you don't even follow me. Brownell mags? These are airsoft mags for demonstration purposes. So, Adventure Line Manufacturing. Yeah, for TikTok, I'll show the airsoft stuff. They do fit a little loose in here, so you would be able to fit steel mags, probably P mags. Best tour, that's what this TikTok's for. That's a good test that I can put the magazine back with one hand. They got level 4 Semic plates in right now. Cool feature about this I've never seen on another vest. It was easier when I wasn't wearing the vest. You can take the plates out. So the plates go in this little pouch, and then it goes in here and it sticks in with Velcro. So there's my level 4 Civic plates. I originally put them in wrong, so I had to like go back and redo the video. So the curve goes on the outside, the flap goes on the inside. What are the plates for? They're for getting shot. Who manufactured the vest? It's GFIRE. Is that all the way down? It's cheaper here on TikTok than anywhere else. I just checked Amazon's 85. It's 80 here on TikTok shop. So Fire Gear, distributed by GFIRE. So I guess that's the same company. Crow, hello. It's not that bad price for a carrier. I mean, if you're doing airsoft, definitely one of the ways to go to get the look down. You know, a lot of the Call of Duty characters have these quick detach up top, and at least I got a multi-cam for like Modern Warfare 3 price, so now I can put together that impression. Yeah, my the other one I have is $275, and that was with a military discount, and then I spent like $750 on the plates, so that one is up to $1,000. So for 80, not bad. I should like put this in here somewhere. I still haven't adjusted it entirely, so if you're a big dude, this will fit you. So I adjusted the straps. I am 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, 44 long chest, and this fits a little loose. So if I put my jacket on, this will fit a little bit better. If you're a bigger dude, you will be able to adjust this. Does it have a map pouch on the inside? On the inside? Like not here, like an admin pouch or a map pouch? That's all we got. It's pretty basic, other than like the 2 radio pouches. These might actually be like more magazine pouches. Oh shoot, well, I can get more magazines in there. Okay, so I can go 5 rifle and 3 pistol. And then for like your camelback, it's got the little Velcro for securing your hose. So you can like have your camelback feeding through here. I wish I had a little admin pouch, then I'd be able to like shove this somewhere. Would you go for the bigger boy plates, or you got ceramic for the weight? I went with level 4 ceramic because I was like the top of the line, the best you could buy. They end up being a little bit thicker than military plates, so like putting it in my other vest, they got stuck. I can't get them out. It's just like I was like holding onto the vest with both my hands and shoving the plate in with my boot just like as hard as I possibly could. Then it still didn't come all the way up. There was like a ½ inch of like loose. And then I can't secure the Velcro on the bottom because the plate didn't go all the way in, so I can't secure the bottom. But the plate's not coming out because it's stuck, which sucks because my plates are Hoplite, which is like the best plates you can get. Then LBX Tactical is a plate carrier, like the best plate carrier you can get. You put the two together and they don't want to fit. Both good products do not go well together. So you got to take your pick, I guess. Work is so boring. Are you at work now? Are you watching live on TikTok? Hey everybody, they're on a TikTok live over here. They're just too premium. I think the issue was like the ceramic plates are I don't want to say aftermarket, but I think like they coat them and wrap them in their own shop, and they put a lot of padding on it, so in case you drop it, it doesn't get damaged, and then to make a better product, and then it ends up being thicker, and then like you lose compatibility there. You have many things to yap about. Finish your stuff. Gotta wait for others to leave. One of those kind of jobs, yeah. When I was working at a machine shop, it was like that, where I would be finishing up parts and doing work by hand and tapping stuff. Waiting for the machinists to get their parts off so I can do my work on hand on the parts, doing like the last operations, and then getting ready to ship. So I end up having like downtime when I'm waiting for them. So I started like organizing the shop, cleaning the shop, and building extra shelves and like stacking material, playing with the forklift more. So I had to maintain the forklift, and like all of the fluid levels were low, and then they're giving me crap like, why are you checking the fluid levels in the forklift? I'm just like, I use the forklift and you're supposed to do that, and it should be part of my job, and I've been here for a year and no one's been checking the fluids. Just like, can you please just, go buy more 10W15 and some transmission fluid and hydraulic fluid? Come on, guys. Commercial plates are usually 10 by 12s. E-sappies are not. So E-sappies are what we used in the military, and they're not 10 by 12s. I'd have to look that up again, because I haven't done the research since I started cosplaying as Captain Price, because I was like looking at what's available on the market, looking at the plate carrier, what size plates they fit, getting the large vest, getting the plates for that, getting like, am I getting single curve or triple curve, and trying to figure everything out. So that was 4 years ago since I'd done the research. E-sappy is not 10 by 12, commercial plates size differently. I mean, if you pull up Hoplite, they make all sorts of stuff. So they do like every pattern. So I had to like do a lot of research and find the right product. So, I mean, in the military, they just hand us whatever plate and we just shove it in our gear. Like, we didn't know. When I buy it on the private side, I got to do all the research. The only place my wife lets me buy her Fiesta wear. Well, one of my most popular videos was like, I got the ceramic plates and I like the dinner plates. Can I join the live? No, because it's a sponsored live. So we're doing we're showing off the vest today. And I'm sick and I feel like crap. So as soon as I run up my time, I'm gonna end this live and come back and show off the backpack. And then maybe crash. Take like some Motrin PM. Can I join the live? I can help explain. Doing a sponsored live today, so sorry. No guests on a sponsored live. I'm gonna crash. See ya. All right, see ya. It's already 7 o'clock and I'm feeling the urge to crawl into bed. Think about Ghost Riley. Probably my best operator. Like Crypsin carriers are size small, medium, large, which is for small, medium, large E-side sappies. 4 a.m. Where are you? Like Brazil or something? Germany? Okay. I always forget how South America is way ahead of us because like it goes down to Mexico and like trails way off over to the east and down. Yeah, the Germans. Wild Blue Blonde, hello. I just mailed a package to Germany a couple days ago. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to get over there. New gear, yes. Sponsored live. Fire gear. Got some airsoft gear. Um, I gotta see how close this is to like Modern Warfare 3 price. So maybe I'll make some Modern Warfare 3 TikToks. Or maybe I'll do like a giveaway. I don't know. I gotta size this up. Maybe put like some fake plates in here. I'll like take the measurements and maybe cut it out of like a piece of wood. Sand the edges. Paint it black. Shove it in here. Or even like some foam. I wonder if I have any extra foam that will fit. What's your best gear? I guess all my original Marine Corps gear is probably the best gear. There's all sorts of different manufacturers for the original stuff. Let's start with the adjustments. Yeah, so these quick detaches, you definitely see these in a lot of the Call of Duty characters. So like when I'm eyeballing gear to like decide how close it is to somebody, I'm looking at like where's the molly? Is there an admin pouch? How's the quick disconnects? The buckles. Sometimes you can change buckles out. Like how many straps it has in the back. What's your opinion on the American MRE with the pizza in it? I haven't had it yet. Honestly, I should buy one of those and like do a review on it. But I hear it's like school cafeteria pizza. I mean, I got out in 2017, so like a lot of the MREs I have are like dated like 2014-ish. So I got out like a couple years before the pizza MRE. It was rumored that there was going to be pizza MRE, and we're all like, yeah, whatever. It's like you'll find a way to ruin it too. You got to go buy. Okay, I'll see you, Crow. Thanks for the 5 gummy bears. That's enough to make me sign up. The pizza Marie sounds strange. Yeah. They've had like fake bread in MREs for a long time. The snack wheat bread. And I'm just assuming that they'll put like dehydrated cheese and like some pepperoni on that and call it a pizza and say, here you go. Pineapple pizza, weird. Cowabunga. Hello, hello. So these guys are a small business. They mostly sell on Amazon. Probably wouldn't have enough sauce. Anything in the MRE never has enough sauce. And when it does, it's like juice to pull the air out around like a sausage or something. Or a meat patty. There's always extra juice in the pack. The pasta MREs never have enough sauce. The beef ravioli I posted a little while ago was so dry. Even like the sauce that was in it was like kind of dry. It's probably why I like the chicken with tomatoes and feta cheese, because that one has a good amount of wetness to it. I would rather not wish to suddenly go use the loo in the middle of the battlefield. That's one of the things about the MRE, is that it helps to clog you up so that you don't have to, so that you will not get diarrhea and you don't have to go. Because there's been plenty of stories from like World War II in Korea of guys getting horribly sick, especially in the Pacific, and like crapping themselves and like running down their pant leg. And I had one guy tell me like the only time he felt warm in all of Korea was when he had diarrhea, and he's in a foxhole and he crapped himself, and then like went down his pants, and then he felt warm, but then it froze. So that's one of the things about MREs, is it helps to clog you up. So even if you get a horrible parasite or a foodborne illness or something, that you won't be crapping yourself out. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Captain gives me one of his soldiers. Don't get bronchitis. I've had bronchitis when I was in boot camp. I had bronchitis and pneumonia, and they gave me a whole bunch of pills, and they wrote a letter home saying I might not make it. They didn't tell me that. I ended up hearing about that much later. Did you hear that the Marines have reopened the Peleliu airfield? They landed at C-130J last week. I'm not familiar with the J model. I'll have to look into that. Glad you finished eating already. Oh, right. I should do like warnings or something. Trigger warnings, I think they call them. I don't know, man. I'm Gen X. We didn't have trigger warnings or boundaries. We were just raw dogging life hard and fast. What's your favorite team? Like sports team? Like the Avalanche from Denver, Colorado? Did you look in these stolen items? No. I thought I saw someone wearing one of my hats, but then ended up like not being the same one. Like the patch was almost the same, but then like the back of the hat was different. I'm just like, okay. To see somebody wearing an 80s hat is pretty uncommon, so I was pretty sus. In the most polite manner, why are you always in the field? It's a cool place to set up and get some good lighting. So my job when I worked there was across the way, so it's easy to drive into the field, drop a pack out here, set up a tripod, and use the evening light for like good illumination, because like it's hard to get like light like this indoors. I have a bunch of lights, but the time it takes to set everything up is like an hour just to make a short video, and then you have shadows, and then the audio's crap, and then if you live with people, you got to beg them to be quiet, or the next door neighbors are loud, or their dog's barking, or they're playing music. Like residential areas can be so terrible for making content. That's why I see a lot of people like in their bedroom at weird hours making stuff. It's peaceful in the field, yeah. Other than like the road way over there, that you'll hear a big truck driving down once in a while. Just like, it's quiet. It's so hard to get quiet. Just like my video when I went hiking, in the parking lot, there's all these people chit-chatting for like an hour, and I'm waiting for them to leave. I'm like, screw it, I'll just start recording. And you get part of their conversation when I'm like getting all my gear on and walking over to the stand with the info and pulling the map out and doing the panning shot. And you just hear all these people chit-chatting, just like, your conversation's going on the internet. Sorry, dudes. Think someone got freaky on the trail. I've seen that a few times. I found someone's not a tripod, like a monopod stand. I looked into it later. It was like an Italian-made adjustable stand, and it had like a head plate and like the camera adapter, and like the guy modified it with like an extra little thing on the side for a light. And I saw that leaned up against a tree. So I'm thinking the guy like set up a good shot and then packed his camera away, set up the pod against the tree, and then like walked out. And this was like miles into the park. I'm just like, the park's closing in like 2 hours. Okay, I'll take it with me. So I grab it and I carry it the whole way, and then I set it on top of the welcome display in the little map thingy. And I'm like, if he comes back, he'll see that. So I want to join the military. Do you have any advice for boot camp? First, don't join the military. But if you have to, be as physically fit as possible for the standards that they have, like pull-ups, push-ups, crunches. That'll make your life easier, because if you don't do well, it'll make your life harder. And then there's like basic knowledge you have to memorize, like your general orders. They'll grill you on that. And the like the basic Marine Corps history, basic Army history. They're gonna push so much of that on you, like you'll memorize it and not forget it. But you can also talk to your recruiter about stuff like that, like, hey, what physical requirements should I be working on? Body composition, weight, run time, big one, push-ups, crunches, what sort of stuff should I memorize? They'll give you like a little cheat sheet of things to study. When they gave me their cheat sheet, maybe like half of it was relevant and the other half, like, they didn't even cover. So when I got out, I made a different cheat sheet of the stuff that they grilled us on, and then I went back to them. I'm like, here's like the new info. You guys should use this. But honestly, by the time I get out, go to combat training, go to MOS school, report to my unit, come back home, it's like 8 to 9 months later. So I'm giving them information that's 9 months old, right? So then those new trainees, poolies, are going to study that and then go off and join. So then they have a 9-month-old to a year-old info when they go to boot camp. So it's probably just an endless cycle of maybe like they're using like half of it, right? So this is an infrared glow stick. It only shows up on night vision, not a visible spectrum. I've given away a few of these to like other price cosplayers and ghost cosplayers. I really don't have a whole lot to spare. So I've got like one for on my plate carrier, then I got like 5 to attach to a D-ring to hang it off me. I would go touch grass, but I'm too scared because I live in the woods. Why do I find a crime scene? Sometimes the crime scenes are not like obviously crime scenes. Like you just find like a bunch of clothes on the ground. You're like, what happened here? Those are pretty cool though. Yeah, so like we did a night convoy mission where guys like broke these and like put one on their chest or their back or like on their helmet, and then we attached these to the backs of the trucks so you could see where the trucks were going. So it was like hanging and like bouncing around. I like to drive with one monocle. So I use one eye to kind of see the dash and operate, and then one eye to see what's going on outside. Guys were hitting tree branches. On the 7-ton trucks, they broke the exhaust off. But luckily, on the night mission, when a guy drove and he drove too close to the tree and the exhaust got hit by the tree branch, the exhaust broke off and then fell into the back of the truck. I was like, okay, cool. Now I don't have to get out. And then I just took the little diesel flap off the exhaust pipe, and then I took that and I put that on the broken one that's still on the truck. So they got the like the brr, brr, brr. That little flap was on like the broken muffler part, and we had the rest of the exhaust on the bed of the truck. And some officer from another unit came by. I was like yelling at me, like, "Why is the exhaust in the bed of the truck? What the hell are you guys doing?" I'm just like, "It wasn't me, sir. Just like they crashed the truck." What's the average serving time in the military? Um, I want to say all contracts are 8 years, but they're not. And the most contracts are 2 years active, 6 years inactive, ready reserve. So if a guy's going in on an active duty contract, they're usually going to do 2 years active, unless they get a bonus or a certain job, and then it'll be more years active. There'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. It's usually in twos. I've heard of a 3-year contract. That was rare. Um, most reserve contracts are 8 years. So you go and do all your active duty training, and then you go to unit, and then the rest of it's reserve for the rest of the 8 years. I've never heard of a contract being over 8 years. So that's why you have to re-enlist at the end of your contract. You went last week in the military, I start crying when they yelled at me. I've seen plenty of that in boot camp. I totally need to adjust this some more. You can tighten that up a little bit more on top. And the back and the bottom, honestly, I should put my jacket on and then put this back on. Why are they always in Frown Town? Can they not spare a thumbs up? Oh, I think I got my whole Captain Price kit in my storage unit because I was worried about it getting stolen out of my truck. So I don't even think I have my jackets. Might have my Condor jacket. That's actually me. I'm wearing your cat's. What? Okay. Hi, Price. Hi, call sign dumpster. Can't believe I just read that out loud. It wasn't me. That was a ghost wrote that, guys. Oh, sure. I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't. A moth flew into your eyes. It hurts so bad. Oh. Okay. What am I gonna people's usernames definitely unique sometimes. Yeah, there was a whole Discord section where you took screenshots of people's usernames and shared them. New hat, yes. I need to put it on the shaper a little bit more, but it's starting to get that shape, right? Okay. Here, someone hold this. It's not letting me reply to comments on here. People have been saying they've been having problems with TikTok all day long. Sometimes won't let me comment either. Yeah, I was having a hard time getting this thing to load up. I could not get my my studio to load up. I couldn't get my notifications to load up. I'm lucky I was able to like even go live. I got to get these lives out for these products. Well, as long as it's off, I can show you guys the inside. It's got that spongy material so it breathes super well. Making it really good for airsoft or running around. Like all the way in the padding. All the way in the back. Now you guys know how I get dressed. I either use like my camera or as a mirror or like the reflection in my truck. Is that all twisted up? Help! That feels like it's freaking twisted. Not me struggling with the product on the live. Oh. Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes? That's still twisted, isn't it? Oh, hold that. Ugh. Okay. Darn sleeves. Oh. I'm like all twisted up. It's still, I still need to adjust the top a little bit. I need to like take like another couple inches out of that so that it sits a little bit higher, like right about there. Oh, I keep thinking it's sideways. So on my Condor, there's like there's a little bit extra like material, so that's why it looks like it's sideways. I keep forgetting about this little flap here. Okay, yeah. Compete, yeah. I love this Condor jacket. It's been falling apart. I've had to repair it a few times. My first Captain Price jacket. Remind me of a grandpa trying to fit in with the grandkids by using their slang in the wrong way. I know. Thank you. It'd probably fit better if I had like actual plates in here. Gotta get some of those airsoft plates. Look like a dad who does dad jokes. Yeah. Ace, hello. Skillet, hi. Want a good list of them. Look up the 1960s Batman Riddler jokes. Oh, good lord. How long have I been live? 53 minutes, okay. Probably 1 hour. That's probably long enough for this product. I'll go 7 more minutes and then I'll show off the backpack. But I'll also end the live and then so I can save that later, upload that to YouTube so that they can get their product demo. You didn't finish your sentence. What? Oh, a lot of guys have put pens in here. I stole this from a drill instructor. It's an original U.S. government pen. So like, boop, there you go. This is probably for the Camelback too. I need to be a cool kid this year. I'm gonna be called a gooner again soon if I'm not. So I guess gooner is a bad thing. You're back again. Can I be dad again? So many useful clips and pockets, yes. I should have, wonder if I got any more Velcro patches. Ow, ow, ow. Well, apparently not. I guess all my stuff's in my my kit bag. Can a patch go on the front port? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Was a patch to shove here. I mean, I think I put a lot of my stuff in storage after my truck's broken into because I don't want it like sitting here. Where the goodies people can take. Got that. When you got time, can you show us your Dell? I have a Toshiba. What does that stand for? I don't know, but I can guess. 57 minutes? Okay, 3 minutes left. I'll show the Toshiba on the next live with my backpack. Is that Buddy Christ? I think so, except he's got a little pew pew. And it looks like it is, right? Captain Price in the flesh. Good night. Okay. See a Hydra pool. Let's see what I got. 58 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes left. Level 4 plates. And my side plates here, I got level 4 ceramics. The best parts of MREs are the wacky matches that barely even work. And like, you're not even allowed to smoke in the field. I guess in war you can still have a cigarette, but like in training in the field you can't. And they barely work, so like it's hard to like use it for any tactical purpose. The MREs have their flameless ration heaters, so you don't have to light a ration heater on fire anymore. Because like in Vietnam, you got little ration heaters, and you had to light them to heat your food. So there's a purpose for your matches. So you use the match to heat the fuel to cook your food. But with the invention of MREs, you don't have a reason to have matches. And then the people that do smoke always have a lighter. Have you watched Platoon? Yes. It's a good Vietnam movie, very well done, but I'm just like not a big fan of the whole story. And like getting weird into the like the drug use in the Vietnam War, which did exist. Like I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like that was a guy's story that I didn't really care for. Kind of like Apocalypse Now. It had its good parts, but then like it's like really weird. Trying to hunt down this colonel that like started his own like little military and doing horrible stuff like way out down the river. Just like it gets like it starts off like reasonable, then like gets like really way out there like psychologically. It's like there's a lot of like 70s sci-fi that was kind of like that. Kind of like Logan's Run, where like once you escape like the maze and the building and the society, you're outside and there's like nothing there. and it's just like endless horizon and the sun setting, and there's just like some guy standing there, and it's supposed to be like some big metaphor for something. It's just like that 70s trippy kind of movie setting. It's supposed to like make you think or something. Like they brought a lot of that in like the 1980s Vietnam movies, and I was never really a big fan of that. You watched Oppenheimer? No, I want to. Dragon username. Okay, let's see. 1 hour and 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna cut this live, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this backpack on. For all 6, going dark.